こんにちは皆さん、お元気ですか？ Hello, how are you? Grammar video number 98 and we're going to learn this expression, ZUTSU. We usually use this ZUTSU with 数量詞. Well, 数, it comes from the number. 数量, quantity of the numbers. And 詞, this is the grammar word. So 数量詞, with this, we must remember all the counters, counter words. If you want to remember or you want to study counter words, you can go to playlist and then you can see numbers. And this, the list of the numbers, there are some videos about numbers. And there are all the videos of counters. But at first, I want you to see these two pronunciations. Here, ZUTSU. Here there's U. So the long sound. ZUTSU. Intonation. Tan tan. Tan tan. ZUTSU. It means headache. So it's nothing to do with ZUTSU. Here, tan tan. Tan tan. ZUTSU. At first, we're gonna remember how to count the small things. Small and round things. Or even the universal way. This way we count very, very often. 一つ、二つ、三つ、四つ、五つ、六つ、七つ、八つ、九つと、一つ、二つ、三つ、四つ、五つ、六つ、七つ、八つ、九つと。For example, if I say 一つずつ, it means for you, one. For me, the other one. So it means the equal distribution and we, each one, one. And for me, the other one. 二つずつ, it means at a time for you two. And for me, the other two. So the equal distribution. Let's see the example. I gave 5 candies to each grandson. It means I gave one of my grandchildren 5 candies. はい、どうぞ. But the other grandchild also, はい、どうぞ. The other, the same quantity, 5 candies. Vocabulary, 孫. This is grandson or granddaughter or grandchildren. 飴 or candy. This means candy. But if you want to say 飴, please be careful with intonation. タンタン、飴 goes up. 飴, it is candy. Because if you say 雨 going down, 雨, it means rain. So be careful. 飴 or also in katakana, candy, just as in English, candies. In this case, 5 candies each. So 5 is 五つ. So 五つずつ. The verb to give, あげます. 孫に飴を五つずつあげました。孫に飴を5つずつあげました。孫にキャンディーを5つずつあげました。Please memorize 3 kanjis every day. Vocabulary 毎日 every day. 毎日 every day. Kanji. We write like this and this means kanji. This difficult scripture. Kanji. And here I told 3 kanjis daily. So, 一つ、二つ、三つ. We are gonna say 三つずつ。三つずつ。Maybe it's quite difficult to pronounce. 三つずつ。三つずつ。To memorize. 覚えます。覚えます。To memorize. This is group 2. 覚え。So, the 手 form is 覚えて。毎日、漢字を三つずつ覚えてください。毎日漢字を3つずつ覚えてください。Let's remember how we can say this the same sentence in 普通形 is the casual way of speaking with the plain form. 毎日漢字を3つずつ覚えてね。毎日漢字を3つずつ覚えてね。I bought apples and peaches in the supermarket. 4 of each. Vocabulary: スーパー、supermarket. リンゴ、apples, リンゴ。桃、桃、peaches. The verb: to buy, 買います。スーパーでリンゴと桃を4つずつ買いました。スーパーでリンゴと桃を4つずつ買いました。1 kilogram of each. 1 kilo. In this case, we say 1 kilo. Like R sound, but 1キロずつ。1キロずつ。1 kilo of each. I bought strawberries, cherries, and grapes. 1 kilo of each. Strawberries, いちご、strawberries. Cherries, we say さくらんぼ。You know, only sakura, it can be the cherry blossoms or sakura no ki, the cherry blossoms tree. And sakurambo, this is the cherries that we can eat. Sakurambo. And budo, this is grapes. But be careful with the intonation. Dun dun, going up. Budo, this is grapes. Because if you say budo, like this, tan, budo, this is martial arts. So different. Budo, martial arts. Budo, grapes. いちごとさくらんぼとぶどうを1キロずつ買いました。いちごとさくらんぼとぶどうを1キロずつ買いました。In a classroom, there are boys and girls. 10 of each. Vocabulary at first. The classroom, we can say 教室。今日 this kanji comes from 教えます to teach, and this 室 this means the small room, the room to teach or room where you can teach. 教室 this is classroom, and also we can say 教室 or like in English class. クラス the both is okay. 教室 or クラス boys, we say 男の子。子 is children. 男の子。And to say the man, it's better to say 男の人, not only 男. It is a little bit rude. So 男の人 for the adult man, 男の子 for a boy. In the same way, when we want to say girl, we say 女の子. And for a woman, 女の人. The verb we are going to use to be is います。So in this case, the place に someone がいます。Now we must remember how to count persons because this is different from the things. So the counter words of the person is like this. 1人、2人、3人、4人、5人、6人、7人 or 7人、8人、9人、10人、1人、2人、3人、4人、5人、6人、7人 or 7人、8人、9人、10人。Every day I'm gonna study grammar and kanji for 1 hour each. Grammar, we say 文法 grammar. And kanji, you know it. And now I taught 1 hour each. So the duration of 1 hour, 1時間. So 1時間ずつ 1 hour for grammar and the other 1 hour for kanji. 1時間ずつ. 毎日文法と漢字を1時間ずつ勉強します。毎日文法と漢字を1時間ずつ勉強します。I bought some beer and wine, 3 bottles of each. Beer, we say ビール、ビール。But be careful, this is long with this one. ビール。Because without this one, ビル, only this ビル, it means building. So it's very different. ビル、building. ビール、beer. And wine is wine. Now we must remember how to count the long things because bottles are long things. 1本、2本、3本、4本、5本、6本、7本、8本、9本、10本、1本、2本、3本、4本、5本、6本、7本、8本、9本、10本。ビールとワインを3本ずつ買いました。ビールとワインを3本ずつ買いました。In my friend's house, there's a dog and a cat, one of each. 友達 friend, friends. うち or 家 the both is the same. It means the house. うち or 家。犬 a dog and a cat 猫。Now we must remember how to count animals. There are 2 forms. One with 引き、引き. This is for small animals like dogs and cats, rabbits, that we can embrace them. We can hug them. But this one, と is for the big animals. For example, horses, cows, lions, and elephants. Then we count with と. But in this case, dogs and cats, we are going to use this one. 1匹、2匹、3匹、4匹、5匹、6匹、7匹、8匹、9匹、10匹、1匹、2匹、3匹、4匹、5匹、6匹、7匹、8匹、9匹、10匹。友達のうちに犬と猫が1匹ずついます。友達のうちに犬と猫が1匹ずついます。I want to buy a white t-shirt and a blue one, one of each. Vocabulary. T-shirt, we say T シャツ T シャツ and when we say ワイシャツ this ワイシャツ is this for the businessman with a necktie and this kind of shirt. This is ワイシャツ but now this time T シャツ for t-shirt. White, we can say 白 for the noun and 白い for the adjective. It means if I want to say this is white, これは白です。これは白です。But if I want to say white t-shirt, then 白い T シャツ。The same thing happens to the color blue. 青、blue. For example, I like blue. 青が好きです。But 青い, this is E adjective. And 青い, something 青い and that noun. For example, blue t-shirt. 青い T シャツ。I want to buy. Well, 買います。This is to buy. And this is mass form. And with that, this mass, 買い and we add たいです。買いたいです。I want to buy. Now we must remember how to count very thin things, such as t-shirt, all kind of clothes, or the paper, CD, DVD, these kind of very, very thin things, we count with 枚。1枚、2枚、3枚、4枚、5枚、6枚、7枚、8枚、9枚、10枚。青い T シャツと白い T シャツを1枚ずつ買いたいです。青い T シャツと白い T シャツを1枚ずつ買いたいです。Very useful expression is this one, little by little. 少しずつ、少しずつ、little by little. And more casual way, you can say ちょっとずつ、ちょっとずつ。The same, okay? ちょっとずつ。Casual way, 少しずつ in a polite way. I'm reading a book in Japanese, little by little every day. The verb to read, 読みます。This is group 1, 読みます。This me must change because I'm reading. This is like a habit. So you must change to 手 form. 手 form of 読みます is 読んで、読んで。毎日少しずつ日本語で本を読んでいます。毎日少しずつ日本語で本を読んでいます。My daughter is little by little getting better at cooking. 娘 daughter 料理 cooking or dishes. 上手 it means skillful. This is not adjective. Skillful になります。It's to become. And now she's getting better and better. Now this is the present continuous になっています。娘は料理が少しずつ上手になっています。娘は料理が少しずつ上手になっています。Here I used two particles, は and が and maybe you might think, I don't understand why. So I said 娘は because this subject 料理が here I used が because after 上手 this is skillful and do you remember like 上手です下手です好きです嫌いですわかります these kind of things we need to use usually が料理が上手です very good at skillful at cooking. I hope you could understand how to use this ZUTSU, the number, the quantity of the number, and ZUTSU. 3 for you, 3 for me, like this. Okay? Now the quiz time with 3 questions. And these 3 are translations into Japanese. 1番目 We had to pay 2,000 yen each, or 2,000 yen each person. 2番目I read a book 10 pages every night before going to bed. 3番目 Tell me little by little. Tell me little by little. If you think this video was useful for you, please don't forget to give me a like. And if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do it. And if you can share my videos with your friends or families, that will help me a lot. Please do it. いかがでしたか？今日のビデオ面白かったですか？そうだといいな。数量の後にずつを使う表現を勉強しました。日本語の難しいことの一つは、物を数えるときのその言い方ですよね。物によって数え方が変わってしまいます。でも使っているうちに少しずつ慣れていくと思います。頑張ってね。ではまた次のビデオでお会いするのを楽しみにしています。じゃあね。